This is episode 3 of Situationally Specific Japanese Phrases. In episodes 1 and 2, I talked about the phrases mudashi and nidodema. In this episode, you will learn a new phrase, namely ashi ga nai. The literal meaning of this phrase is there are no legs, but this phrase gains a figurative meaning in very specific situations. Figuratively, this phrase is used when you don't have any means of transportation. For example, you and your colleagues had dinner together after work and you missed the last train. All your colleagues will be driving home, but because you normally commute by train, you will have to either catch a taxi or ask one of your colleagues to give you a ride. However, you don't have any cash or a credit card with you today, so you will have to ask one of your colleagues for a ride. Then, you might say, 足がないから誰か家まで送ってくれませんか? Can someone give me a ride home, as I have no other ways to get home? In order to get more real-life examples, I searched the phrase 足がない on Twitter. In this first screenshot, let's have a look at the first tweet. 交通の足がないみたいな言い方あるけど、運転免許なし、自転車、大学に置いてきちゃった、歩道積雪40センチ。それでいて、長靴の中が濡れてる俺はマジどうすればいい? There is this phrase, 足がない, but what am I supposed to do when I have no driver's license? And I don't have my bike. I left it at the university. There is 40 centimeters of snow on the pavement, and my boots are wet inside. Let's look at the first tweet in the second screenshot. Uber は絶対田舎でこそ有益。タクシー廃業する人が多くてみんな困ってる。高齢で運転できなくなると足がない。近所の人に頼みにくい。Uber なら近所で時間のある人が自分の車使って有料でタクシーしてくれるわけで、運転手は小遣い稼ぎできる。Win-win. Uber will definitely be more useful in the countryside. Because so many taxi companies are going out of business, it is very inconvenient. If you are an elderly person and become unable to drive, you have no means of transportation. People feel reluctant to ask their neighbors for a ride. But with Uber, people in your neighborhood who have some free time can be your drivers in exchange for money. The drivers can make money. It's a win-win situation. One thing to note about this phrase is that there are some people who feel offended by it, especially people who literally do not have legs, as well as people who are concerned about offending people without legs. I am not going to tell you whether you should use this phrase, but it's important to know that this phrase exists, and a lot of people use it. This is the end of this video. See you next time.